Jasmine Dobek, date of birth 26th of the 10th, 2007, and this is my ID, and this is the date and time, and this is my client, Jane. So first we're going to do 15 minutes of cardiovascular, and we're going to do it on the treadmill. So this is the treadmill, and the area of the body that it works is your lower body, and the muscles that it uses are your quadriceps, your hamstrings, and your tibialis anterior and your gastrocnemius. Now I'm going to show you how to use the treadmill. So you're going to, so you get on at the side and you keep your feet on the outside first, because you never know if it's moving, and then you're going to make your way forward, clip the safety belt to the front of your pants, and then you're going to press start, get on using the handles, and then you're going to slowly walk, and then to increase the speed, you press the add button and it gradually gets faster until you go into a fast walk, a light jog, and then a run. And then to reduce the speed, press the minus, slowly bring yourself down to a complete stop. Press the stop button to end, wait till it unclip yourself, and then off you get. Would you like to have a go? Yeah. So we're going to do 15 minutes on here. Standing up there. Yeah. Perfect. Attach yourself on the belt. And then you're going to press start. And slowly start walking. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 15 minutes of this, and we're going to go from a rate of perceived exertion from about 1, which you're feeling about now, to probably a 6 or a 7, which is around 60% of the maximum heart rate. So first we're going to do a nice light walk for about 1 to 2 minutes. Okay. Yeah. How's that feeling? On a RPE scale, 1 being completely stood still. How's that now? Maybe a 2. A 2? Perfect. So we're going to slowly start to increase to a faster walk now. Yep, perfect. Just to gradually build it up. Heel to toe action. Don't forget to take a drink if you need one. And then we're going to increase it just a bit more. Perfect. And how would you say you feel on a scale at the minute? About 4, perfect. So then another minute, we're going to take it up in a left. How's that for you? How's that?
Fine.
Perfect. Good job. Perfect. So we'll start reducing that speed further to nearly a complete stop. Nice and safely. And then we'll press the stop button. Lovely stuff. And then you're going to unclip yourself. Perfect. Get off nice and safely. There we are. Lovely stuff. Perfect. So now we're going to go on to do some front raises. So these are upper body. And they target mainly your deltoids, which are around there in your shoulder. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a silent demonstration, and you can have a look round, and then I'm going to teach you the points, and then you can have a go yourself. Is that all good?
Yep.
Perfect. So we're going to pick up the weights nice and safely. Perfect. So my feet were hip width apart. So I picked the weights up, feet hip width apart, bringing the weights up from about waist height to shoulder height, lowering them nice slowly and controlled. Trying not to let your hips sway or anything like that, keeping the neutral spine, core engaged, up and down nice and slowly. You're going to do 8 of them. Perfect. Perfect.
So about there.
Yeah, and you're going to have them in front of your thighs. Yeah, perfect. Raise them nice and slowly, and nice and down. Perfect. And you can do 8 of them. Lovely. Very good. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. And that's 8.
Yep.
And pop them back down. Have a rest, have a drink. How was that? How was the weight?
Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, you can feel it.
Yeah, definitely can, especially in the deltoids up here. So we'll have a minute and then we'll do the next set. Lovely stuff. Perfect. And whenever you feel ready, pick them back up again, nice and safely. Lovely stuff. Lovely. Nice, slow and controlled. Don't forget to breathe. Keep that core engaged. Perfect. Lovely stuff. Perfect. When you've done it, you can pop them down nice and safe. Lovely stuff. How was that for you?
Yeah, it was good.
Perfect. So that's the frontal raises. Now we're going to move on to some body weight squats. So they mainly target your lower body, so your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your gastrocnemius, and your tibialis anterior. So now I'm going to do a silent demonstration. You can have a wander around, look from all different angles. Perfect. So you're going to do 8 of those. So your feet are going to be hip width apart. You can either have your arms crossed like this or out in front of you, whichever you prefer. And then your knees are going to be in line with your feet at all times. Heels are always on the floor. And you're going to come down and then drive back through your thighs, keeping a neutral spine and keeping your core engaged. Perfect.
Yeah.
So 8 of those. So if you want to get into position, perfect. Feet a little bit wider, perfect. Hands however you feel most comfortable, either out in front or across like this, whatever feels best. And then you're going to squat down, bending from your hips and your knees. Perfect.
Like that.
Yeah, that's really good. Coming down to a comfortable position and driving back up through your thighs. Lovely. Perfect. Then when you've done 8 of those, you can stop and have a breather. Lovely stuff. That's really good. Nice. Perfect. Grab a drink. Perfect. And then when you feel ready, you can get back into position.
Like that.
Yeah, perfect. Lovely stuff. Nice and slow and controlled. Lovely. Perfect. Yeah, great. Perfect. Lovely stuff. So now, how did you find that?
Yeah, it was fine.
It was fun. Good, good, good. So now we're going to move on to do some RDLs. So these are Romanian deadlifts, and they mainly work the lower body, but they do also work parts of the upper body too. So they mainly work your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes as well, your gastrocnemius and your tibialis anterior, but they also work your lats as well and your abs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a silent demonstration first. So I'm going to grab a pair of weights. You can have a wander around, have a look. Perfect, so I'll leave them there for you. So my feet were hip width apart. You're going to first grab up the weights like this, nice and safe, a nice soft knee. Engage your lats by pulling your shoulders back a bit. Your hands are going to be in front of your thighs, and you're going to hinge at the hips like you're sitting down, and the weight's going to follow a line, and you're going to stop mid-shin and come straight back up. Any questions?
No.
No, perfect. Have a go, and I'll guide you through it. Perfect.
So am I
Yeah.
right where I am?
Yeah,
now?
lovely stuff. Maybe just pop your legs a bit wider apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the weights are gonna fall down as you hinge your hips back. Perfect. Try not to bend your knees as much, so you're sitting back more. Perfect. Yeah, that's really good. And you're gonna stop mid shin and come back up. Perfect. And you're gonna drop it down. Weights should stay in a straight line. Perfect. And then when you've done 8 of them, we'll pop them down and have a rest. Yeah, really good. Perfect. How did you find that?
Yeah, fine.
Fine. Good, good, good. Grab a drink. Perfect. And then when you feel ready, pick up the weights again. And then nice and safely. Perfect. So the weights are going to be right in front of your thighs, remaining in a straight line, hinging your hips back. Perfect, lovely. Lovely stuff. Perfect. And when you've done it, you can pop them down. Perfect. How did you find that?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, could you feel it in your legs?
Yes.
Perfect. So what we'll do is we'll move over to the abductor machine, and we'll do two sets of ABREX on there. works your lower body, mainly glutes and your hip flexors as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a silent demonstration. You can have a watch and then I'll teach how to do it. Okay? Perfect. So what I did is I sat on the machine. You're going to sit down with the knee pads on the outside of your knees, the feet in the footrest, and then you're going to use the lever over here to bring your knees together. And then what you're going to do is you're going to gently press outwards, holding the handles, neutral back on the rest, and gently come in and out. Try not to let the weights flip. Perfect. Have a drink, there's your water. Quick drink. Thank you. And then when you feel ready, we'll do another 8. Lovely stuff. Really good. So then you're going to pop out the lever, lovely, get off nice and safely. Perfect. So that was my formative assessment.